Yo guys, old man G here, and a bit of breaking news this lovely evening. David Ornstein has dropped a bit of a bomber again. He's on a roll this summer transfer window, and it's been confirmed that Manchester United have given or submitted the opening offer to Brentford for Bryan Mbeumo, 45 million plus 10 million add-ons. Although this is some way below the needed value for Brent, which I expected as such, to consider that the sale talks are ongoing to secure the deal. I did think in a previous video that it was going to be something like this, 45 plus 10 million, but the reality is that Embuemo still has Brentford have extended his contract by a year, so essentially has 2 years left. They've got no pressure to sell. We will end up paying what Brentford want. It's as simple as that. I think a lot of it is going to come to Buemo pushing to leave and how much Manchester United are willing to spend. Because now that obviously Bruno is staying, now we have made these sales, we're in the touchy territory of we've already spent 62.5 million on Cunha. The transfer budget right now is just over 100 million pounds. If you spend even 60 million on Umbrella, whatever it is that we do, you're already over by 20 million, and we need to now start getting sales if we're going to get anyone else out. So all talk about Onana, all these different sorts of things, it's not going to happen until we start getting sales like Rashford, like Sancho, Anthony, Garnacho, etc. So still well below the asking price of Brentford. I suspect that Brentford will want at least another 10 million. I think possibly even 20 million. I can imagine us doing 55 or 60 mil plus 10 million add-ons, which I don't think we should. I don't think Buemo is worth 70 mil, especially if this means that we don't get a striker. Because as much as I like the Buemo and Kune, and obviously, the numbers that Buemo and Kune did, especially in Buemo last season, were absolutely phenomenal. I want to get the guy, but I still think United need to get a striker. And if we overspend on Embuemo, how much do we have left for a striker? And then I think we need to get a midfielder, before we even consider another wing back or a goalkeeper, So interesting times, but yes, breaking news from David Ornstein. United have officially submitted offer, but I suspect it's still going to be low for Brentford's liking. Let me know what you think, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to Del Studio. Follow us on Twitter. Smash the notification button. Have a nice day, guys, and cheers. Peace.